welcome to the KingsPen Hotel. My name is Vlada and I'll be helping you today. Do you have a booking with us? We currently don't accept any walk-ins. You do? That's amazing to hear. Well, could you give me your full name and could you give me your birth date and the name of the person who booked this for you? It could be a company name as well. Okay, very good. Now I'm just going to take a look and see if your face matches the pictures that were sent to us. Do you have an ID with you? Okay, let me see. Okay, everything seems to match up. Now just three simple questions. Number one, what is your mother's maiden name? Very good. And number two, what was your first pet? Okay. And number three, what high school did you graduate from? Okay, very good. Now, what is your unique and individual code for today? Let's see. And everything is lining up. Okay, very good. So now that we did that, I'm just going to do a quick security check. So just open up your arms for me, just like at an airport if you've ever been to one. And is it okay if I touch you during this process? I'm going to be using this light over here to just simply graze this over your clothes to see if you're carrying any, microphones, any wires, any cameras, unless it was permitted for you. A lot of people need to use that for their missions. So yeah, unless it's verified, we have to take it away from you. So is it okay if I touch you? Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to take this light and I'm just going to simply graze this, starting from your shoulders to your neck area. All right. It doesn't seem like you have any prior records with us. Is this your first time working with KingsPen Corporation? That's very exciting. Well, this is going to be a whole new experience for you. We're very professional. We offer a lot of help, including therapy. So if you need anything, you just give us a call. And everything seems fine. No alarms went off. And now it is time for me to check your tools for your mission. If you bring any weapons that weren't verified and informed to us beforehand, we usually take them away and we don't give it back. But today, since it's your first time, I'll just hold it on for you, okay? Okay, so let me see your first tool. We have this adorable Hello Kitty, vegetable shaver. I've seen something like this before. Not very common tool, but it does seem like it was accepted. So you keep that. And what other tool do you have? Okay, let me take this. Oh, how adorable. This must be just a Hello Kitty knife. All right, very cute. Yes, this is also verified, so you can go ahead and keep that. Good thing it seems like you studied up properly before coming here. If you get more than 3 warnings, which I make up in my head, I can't accept you even if you have a booking. So let me quickly just write up a badge for you. Now, you'll have to have this badge around your neck at all times, okay? Our hotel is heavily guarded. All the staff is trained as well, so they'll be on the lookout. So let me just put this around for you. You just use it like a nice necklace, okay? All right. So let me just put this around you. Now, I don't want to be too personal and uncomfortable, but you're very beautiful. Oh my goodness. I think your looks have a lot to do with your mission today, or maybe the methods. Okay, very good. And now, I'm going to be giving your key, okay? So you are going to be using room 237, and housekeeping is not available until your mission is over, okay? No matter what, no one is going to come in. So let me give this to you, and once you are done with your mission, you just use the telephone inside, give us a call, and you'll be seeing me, okay? Okay, good luck with your mission. Hello? Room 237. Yes, are you done with your mission? Very good to hear. You sound like you're in one piece. I'll be with you shortly and I'll send the room service over. Okay. All right, well, now the housekeepers are, cleaning up everything. I'm going to clean you up, okay? Now, I'm just going to be putting gloves on before I start, just so that we could all be, clean and safe. So, how was it? Oh, you're feeling guilt? Well, looking at your sponsor, I expected you to have more experience, hence, feeling less empathy. But, to each their own. I hope you're not too attached to the person. I mean, even if your methods, are mixed in with emotion, it's going to be okay. All right? So you just sit still while I patch you up. Now, before I start cleansing you, I did take a look at the room myself, and there's a lot of cases where the sponsors, they want a souvenir from the entire mission. So does your sponsor want a souvenir with them? Yes? Okay, let me give you some popular souvenirs. First souvenir I have is, the finger. It's the cut finger, and I thought it was special because it already had a very nice gold ring around it. And oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I like to joke around. I won't do that again if it disturbs you. But we have a finger over here. And second is their gold grills. Now, you did, and I think it's a mobster. Not sure, it's none of my business really. But they have these two grills. And, if... depending on your sponsor, they would want something more of like the expensive kind. I have no idea. So tell me, what do you think they would like? The grills or the finger? The finger? Okay. Yeah, I'll put the grills back, for our, mortician. She's going to collect everything. So let me take this and put it in a nice gift bag for you. Okay. Let me just plop it in. Yeah. I already wiped off a lot of the blood, so you give this to your sponsor as quick as you can, okay, before it starts rotting. All right, first I'm just going to be taking this rag and cleaning up those big blood spots on you. It's not the bloodiest mission that I've seen, and hopefully it's not from you, so I'm just going to take that away. Don't worry, I'm a professional at this, even if I'm just a receptionist. All of our staff are very, very experienced in this side of work. So let me do that. Now I'm just gonna try to, wipe it away over here. Okay. Don't worry about your clothes. They will be squeaky clean of any evidence once we're done. Okay. Very good. And now that we got rid of the big blood spots, it's time for me to remove any, excess DNA or blood or any evidence that is on your body, okay? You must be so uncomfortable with that makeup and blood, sweat, and tears, just mixed in on your face. So I'm going to be using this to remove everything. Now, something amazing about KingsPen Corporation is that we made products just for our ladies. So this we're going to use to remove the makeup, but it's also going to remove, most of the other DNAs and everything like that. It's going to give almost a burning sensation. So just warning you, do you have sensitive skin? No? Okay, very good. So now I'm just gonna take some over here. And I'm just going to pat this all over your face, okay? And let me just, wipe it all around. Oof, that feels better, doesn't it? Okay, very good, very good. And I notice you have some makeup on your neck, so look up for me. Okay. Oof. Yeah, it looks like you got some scratches on there and some bruises. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. We have a lot of services if you need. If you ever need to come back for them, we got it for you. And your sponsor is going to pay for everything. So, there we go. Do we need a little more? I don't think so. And now that all that makeup is off. Your skin is going to feel very raw, but don't worry. It'll come back to normal in about 5 minutes. So since we are done with this, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you open your mouth, okay? So because of the way that you completed this mission, I am going to have to remove any blood, you know, evidence from your mouth as well. See, it's going to mix in with your spit. That's just natural. Nothing we could do about that except try to cleanse it as much as possible. So I have this gel over here, and I'm just going to be putting that all over here. Very good. And now the bottom side, and you just hold this in your mouth, okay? This is going to cleanse a big portion of your mouth, and your gums are going to feel sensitive, but again, that'll be over in like a week. So open your mouth for me. Very good. Okay. All right, and you just hold that there, okay? All right, we're gonna wait about 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We gotta be very quick with it if we don't want it to, you know, melt off your teeth. So now that we're done with that, I'm going to be using the same liquid to just clean your tongue, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to put this on my finger. Now open your mouth for me. I'm just going to be kind of putting that same liquid on your tongue. Very good. And now I'm just going to scrub it, okay? So let me hold your face. Okay. All right, pretty lady. Are you feeling a bit better, or would you be interested in our therapy services? Oh, nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, this isn't, you know, innocent work. It's not clean work. It's dirty money. But it's money at the end of the day. And, you know, you're doing the most you can for yourself, I believe. Unless you're in it for the love of the game. Now, that's okay too. But it's okay, trust me. If you ever need someone to talk to, you have Vlada. You can come visit me anytime. You know, I love having friends. Or you could, you know, I could help you apply for our therapy services. Different doctor though. I'm not, you know, qualified for that except being someone's friend. Okay. Very good. And now, lastly, for your oral, really cleanse everything, okay? So you're going to have to just swallow a few drops of it. So I have this over here, and we have different flavors, which is very good in my opinion. So we have chocolate, we have grape, and we have strawberry. Which one would you like? Chocolate? Of course. Doing stuff like this, I mean, going through it as a child has always been my favorite. I've always felt so relaxed from it. And now you just open up for me. Okay, now I'm just gonna do that. Drop a few. Okay. Okay, now just swallow that for me. Good girl, good girl. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, use a special powder and my light to see if you have any, you know, hiding evidence on your body, okay? My little tool over here. Isn't it ironic? You know, usually people use this to, you know, dust places, but I'm dusting you. So I'm going to be using some of the powder. Now the reason why the brush is so big is because I have to dust your entire body, okay? So first, let me go in with your face. I'm just gonna... It's very soft, isn't it? It's made of animal feather. I think ostrich. Okay, so very good. And just gonna take a bit more and go over your shoulders. Okay, very nice. And now your arms. Okay, let me take the light again, and I'm just going to, you know, look over. Okay. You do have a few spots, so we're going to just give you a nice scrub, all right? But in order to make the nice scrub, I am going to have to, you know, do a little science experiment almost. I'm used to it, so. Okay, I have this little kit over here. I'm gonna use this as the bowl, okay? So basically, I take this and I'm just going to be adding some liquid. Okay, very good. I'm going to be pouring some of this powder in my spoon. If you don't mind me asking, how tall are you and how much do you weigh? Just between you and me, don't worry. I won't judge you. Okay. So I'm just going to be pouring this much over here. And let me just mix that up. Okay. Just gonna mix it up over here. Taking my brush over here. And now that I applied the paste, let me just scrub you, okay? Okay. I'm going to be giving you a nice scrub. Okay. Just gonna do that over here. And now over here. Very good, very good. Now, I know you may be wondering, oh, Vlada, are all of these harsh chemicals really necessary? But yes, they are, and we are specialized for it, okay? So just, bear with the pain for me, my dear. You're doing absolutely amazing. Just some more. And down here. Yeah, I'm just gonna scrub down here. Nothing too bad. Okay, very good. Now that seems good, and it's just going to dry off and go into the air, dissolve, whatever. You don't need any water for it. So now that we are done with that, let me take another check to see if anything is left. Okay. Yep, got rid of most of it, but as usual, there are some stubborn ones that I'm just going to pick out, so no worries about that. Now, I'm going to be using this over here, and I'm just going to pluck it out, okay? Okay, now, stay still for me. I'm just gonna, okay, very good. Now, how long have you been in this business? It seems like you don't have that much experience. Oh, this is your 4th mission? So, 4 people? Oh, you're even more of a baby than I am. But that's not a bad thing, It seems like you're doing very well for yourself. You have a good sponsor. I've seen their name before. Maybe you'll work for a company soon? Who knows? Oh, I mean, I just got a little used to it, They're not always, bad people, but usually they are. Did something to fuck the sponsor over, and you deserve it. It looks like everything is good, and now it is time for me to do your hair. So in order to remove any DNA or evidence from your hair, it's actually quite simple. I'm just going to have to give it a nice normal hair wash and use heat to remove it completely. Yep, that's all we need to do. So first, let me take some shampoo with me. This is going to smell amazing on you. I personally love this brand. Just, combing your hair down. Okay, now over here, combing your hair down. And going over here. Very good. And now I think we're all done. Now I'm just going to be using this to give you some curls like me. Now, I don't know your preference when it comes to hair, but I think you'd look nice with my curls. So what do you say? You want to listen to Vlada and, get her beauty secret? Okay. And now I'm just going to slide it in like this. Just, curl it like that. Very good. We got to curl a lot of the areas so that, the DNA is really just burned off. Okay. Very good. And now over here. Oh, is it not burning my hands? No, these gloves protect me against a lot of things, so nothing to worry about. Thank you for worrying, though. You're very sweet. See, you can still be a good person to a lot of people, even if you are a criminal. Okay, over here. Okay, that seems very good. Okay, and your hair is looking so nice. So let me just, fluff it up for you. Now that we did that, let me just add some, you know, sanitizing alcohol spray over it, you know, just to really kill everything off. Very good. So now let me look at your nails, because I'm sure even if you wash them, scrub, you know, it's always underneath your nails. So we're just gonna have to see. If you have any nail art on, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to, you know, chop them off. Just lift your head up. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to chop them off. Sorry, my dear. Okay. So I have this over here and I'm just gonna snip them off, okay? Okay, just stay still. Okay, very good. Yeah, we're going to have to go very short, you know, I mean, the less evidence, the better for you. Okay. Very good. Okay. I mean, if you feel too guilty, you know, being on this, like, side of work, maybe you could be someone like me. Of course, you get more paid than I ever could, so that is something that you must think about. Okay, I think that's very good. And now I'm just going to have to scrape underneath. So let me just take that over here and I'm just gonna, you know, nice scrape. Very good. Okay. Yeah, there's still some dried up blood and all that. Just fine. Now over here. Okay. Okay, over here. And we're going to have to, you know, apply some disinfectant on that too, so trying to not make any cuts because it's going to hurt like hell. Okay, so very good. That seems nice. And now I'm going to be applying the disinfectant. Okay, I'm just gonna take this over here and just, you know, put that all over. Okay, now just rub it in. Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, now over here, this hand. Okay. All right, so now that we did that, I think you are very clean of any evidence, but you do have some bruises and scratches on you, so I'm going to give you some medication for that and also cover it up so no one suspects anything. Okay? Okay. So I have some medicine with me over here. Very strong, very strong. You're not going to want to smell it because the stronger it is, the smellier it is, in my opinion. So I'm just going to take this and just take it with my, you know, nail and, you know, apply this over here, okay? Just going to be very gentle and tap over, you know, so I don't hurt you more than you're already hurting. And now some over here and do that. Now that I did that, it is time for me to just cover it up with some nice, you know, foundation. You go home and take care of those wounds, okay? You don't want anyone questioning you. I'm going to be taking some of this, and it's just powder foundation. Just open up for you. Now you don't mind me using my personal one, right? Okay, now I'm just going to take this and apply it over here, okay? Okay, very good. Let me just dab it. Yeah, okay. And chin up for me. Oh, your neck especially, we gotta work on that. Yeah, okay. All right, very good. Now over here on that forehead that you hurt. Okay, anywhere else that I should cover up, like your arms? Let me see. Okay, your wrist, yeah. Take some time for yourself, you know, with the money, maybe go on vacation, you deserve it. Okay, now we are done and you just need to go home and get some rest. You'll be under surveillance for a little while. As long as you don't do anything suspicious for us, you'll be okay. All right, so hold on. We got rid of the smell of blood and everything, but you still smell like a sleazy mobster. You know, you smell like drugs and weed and like all that. I don't like it. I don't like it. So how about I refresh you a bit with my personal perfume? Yeah, I'm currently using this French coffee scent. Yeah, I've been really into coffee scents lately. So let me put some on me and put some on you, no? Let me just put some on you. I probably already reek of, you know, perfume. So let me just, oh, now this is I think it's like Arabian perfume. I don't know, but it's very strong. So you're going to smell like a beautiful coffee latte. So now there we go. Don't forget your souvenir. Yep. Just try to put it in ice if you're gonna take some time giving it to your sponsor. All right. Now take it. Oh, the body. Well, we have our own mortician. You know, they're gonna do an autopsy, you know, all that, collect everything that they need. You don't have to worry about that, okay? Have to worry. Very good track record of decades, you know, handling this stuff. So you just go home and rest, all right? All right. It was nice seeing you. If you ever need a search for me, just come and ask for Vlada.